All right, YouTube. So obviously we have the release of Himiko Nova, but another character that is getting a rerun is someone I think people actually sleep on when it comes to the overall arching Elation team compositions. Right, so I mean, we have three main DPS characters when it comes to, or technically two main DPS characters when it comes to the Elation team. We have Evanesia, and then we have, where are you? Silverwolf level 9s. But a character who can slot in as both a sub DPS and a main DPS is going to be Sparxie, and she is a fantastically good character, and she's very capable of slotting in, as I said, into a sub DPS role if you want to put her on the SW9's team, or if you want to run her as a main DPS character, which I am going to be doing in this showcase. The biggest things when it comes to Sparxie is SP consumption, as she wants to be consuming as much SP as possible. So having someone who can increase the total cap of skill point usage or replenish skill points is going to be very pivotal. But let's just go ahead and just run like a generic, MOC run right here. Ignore the fact that this is not 3 stars. I've just been very lazy when it comes to actually doing it. So we're going to be go ahead and jumping into this fight against the Flame Reaver, and we are using my personal favorite team to run when it comes to the likes of Sparxie, and we'll go ahead and talk about what she's capable of doing and everything in general, right? So jumping right here, what exactly is Sparxie going to be doing, and why does this team, in my opinion, function beautifully for her? Well, as I previously stated, right, the key aspects when it comes to Sparxie is really two things mixed into one, if that makes any sense. The first being the skill point consumption, as when you want to use her, her skill, the engagement farming, or is it the, I forgot, I'm pretty sure it's just the engagement farming, is that when consuming skill points, you are going to be increasing overall damage multiplier, as you can see right there, against one designated enemy, and the damage multiplier against adjacent targets by 10%. Randomly gains one of the following effects. You can possibly gain 2 punchline points and 2 skill points. So, or the Unreal Banger, 1 punchline point extra when using, not considered as using an ability. So what exactly does that look like? Well, we'll go ahead and start this out. And the other key aspect that you're going to see here, once we get the aha instance, is down right here next to Sparxie's name. Once she actually takes action, boom. What exactly does that mean? Well, we're gonna have to wait until I can actually do something right here. So what exactly does that little thing mean? If I can find it, it is thrill. Can be used to offset Sparxie's consumption of skill points. Consuming thrills considered as consuming skill points. So how is that so good for Sparxie? Well, you're gonna see it right here. We're going to go ahead and activate all this stuff. Go ahead and activate this with Huahua again to boost the overall attack of the team and energy. And we also used the Sparkle skill on Sparxie to boost crit damage and all of that fun jazz. So now we are going to go ahead and enter the enhanced mode. And this, as I'm sure you know, we can see right here first, we already consumed 1. Consumed another 1, so that's the thrill gone, and now we are consuming skill points, and as we gradually increase it, very potentially have the opportunity to boost the damage. And the ultimate right here is going to allow us to gain 1 point of thrill, so it is very, very strong. Now we have an aha instance coming, Yao Guang obviously doing her thing, but now we have the 3 thrill now that we can use to offset our skill point consumption. So we'll go ahead and boost you back up. And now where are you sitting exactly? So right now you're sitting at 97.6 crit rate and a 430.5 crit damage percentage. You can see where all of that is coming from right here. We also have the elation damage bonus, and the big thing with her, I don't know if it will actually show here, but is the relics and light cones that we are using. You can see down here we have the Tengoku live stream increasing our crit damage, and then once we actually consume enough skill points, it's going to further boost our damage overall. And this is what I mean when I said that the Elation teams in general have essentially 3 compositions. 987k, which is fantastic damage, is that you can have the possibility of running Evanesia, who's fantastic, she's great. You have the possibility of running another character such as Silverwolf level 9, who Sparxie actually slots in as a sub DPS character. I just don't think people really understand just the versatility of the Elation team in general. So it's going to be interesting to see what she is going to be capable of doing against a generic Flame Reaver. Obviously HP inflation, all of that fun jazz, but no fire weakness at all. So we'll go ahead and just use that. That's fine. Do more damage. There you go. And go ahead and activate this. Boom. Regenerate our skill point usage. And we also have 4 thrill as well. So what exactly is our overall damage going to be looking like? Well, we are going to be boosting. It's probably going to be over 1 million, honestly. Oh, 940. Still a lot. She, honestly, in my opinion, between the other 2 DPS characters, I think the most fun, honestly, is with Sparxie because of the ease of use, the slot ability, as I said, into the SW9's team. What are some other options you can run on like this team, right? If you don't have someone like Sparkle who's able to boost the skill point generation, you can honestly run the Elation MC to allow more instances of the Aha instance for Sparxie in order to gain more thrill. That kind of counteracts the value of Sparkle a little bit. Obviously Sparkle with her Nova Flame buff is a lot better for Sparxie, but that is to be said. Huahua right here is a healer. What she does is she allows for quicker usage of the ultimate for Sparxie in order to gain 1 extra thrill. If you want to take her out and put someone to heal, that's perfectly fine. The only real character that is not substitutable outside of Sparxie is obviously going to be Yao Guang because of her overall value when it comes to the Elation teams, and that is just the major downside, in my opinion, to the Elation teams is needing Yao Guang for whatever DPS character you want for Elation. But when it comes to the actual main DPS option, you do have 3 separate possibilities with Sparxie, with SW9s, with Evanesia, and I'll go ahead and start covering all of those again, as it seems a lot of people really like the Elation teams and just what they are capable of doing. But Sparxie, in my opinion, as I've said before throughout the video and what I've said before, I don't think she's a character that you should underrate or devalue because she isn't the quote-unquote part of like the main DPS master of the Elation team. Does she get out damaged by the other 2? Yes, absolutely she does. But she is a character who is extremely good, who's very powerful and very easy to play. I think that is the biggest thing. So Sparxie is definitely a character you should not skip out on.